Hello Year 10 and welcome to the final week of virtual learning. And then obviously in September we get to actually learn together, which will be amazing. So we're going to start with going through the test. So hopefully you've all received your feedback. So what I would like you to do is take a look at how far away you were from the next level. So the answers to the first questions are C, D, C, and then there's a selection of answers for 304, which is why this area is suitable for sand dunes. So lots of sand and sediment and exposed to wind. The answer to this question is a wave cut platform. The next one was explain how coastline of headlands and bays changes over time. So launching the fact that it is a discordant coastline is a good start. So e.g. hard rock and soft rock in layers. So the soft rock erodes harder, forming bays, and the quicker forming bays, and the harder rock is more resistant, so erodes slower, leaving your headlands. And then over time you can talk about obviously the fact that those headlands will then be eroded and can form cracks, caves, arches, stacks and stumps. So take a look at that model answer. So the next question is the 6 marker. So this is coastal management schemes are effective in protecting the coastline from physical processes. So you need to ensure that you are agreeing to which extent, so strongly agreeing. For instance, a case study is a very good idea here, and obviously you need to present the management schemes that are effective but do understand that sometimes they can have drawbacks. So these are some of the the techniques you could have spoken about. So here is a brief model answer in relation to Lyme Regis here. So if you were missing a few marks, maybe take a look at the model answer here in order to improve your own answer. Right, on to this last week of learning. So I thought I'd do a bit of revision, a little bit of fun. So you'll need the PowerPoint open as well because there's some live links on here. So first of all, I just wanted to remind you what we've actually covered and studied this year. So we've done the whole of section A, which is natural hazards. You've done living world yourselves, and you've done coasts, which is the first part of physical landscapes in the UK. And then we will do rivers when we return, and then you will be tested on the entire physical unit. So I thought this week would be a good time to do some revision. So under each of these different headings, if you follow the link, obviously you'll have to pause the video and follow the link, you can take the short test on each of them, which will then give you the answers, and you can check your knowledge on each of the areas. I've also put optional exam questions that you can either just bullet point or use to revise over the summer holidays. Same, another test for tropical revolving storms here. If you click the link, it will take you directly to the test. And then a couple of example questions and what they might look like. Climate change, little quiz. And again, some example questions and what they might look like. Living world quiz. And again, a couple of questions and what they might look like that you're more than welcome to have a go at for your revision. And then obviously you've got coasts, which we've just studied. And a little exam question, again there, a 6 marker for you to have a think about. So the reason why I've set this week is when we return we'll have 12 lessons on rivers. When we finish those 12 lessons on rivers, you will have a full paper 1. Now some of you have asked me for some work to do over the summer, so I set up Seneca assignments for you covering all of our physical units. My 10D class if you follow the top link, and my 10W class if you follow the bottom link. It will then join you onto the class, and you can use the Seneca Learning app to help you. It's really, really good. It can be used on desktop or downloaded as an app. You've also got the option of bite size too, which is really helpful too, and the link is below. So just a reminder, this is the structure and this is what we will be tested on sort of late September, early October. So rivers will be the topic that we study next. So some of you again have asked me for a few things you can do over the next week and over the summer. Well, Time for Geography is an excellent web link where you can go on and find loads of different videos that will explain to you rivers in this case. So take time, have a little look through and do some prep learning ready for September. What you can see here is every main river is in something called a drainage basin, which is an area drained by that main river and all of its smaller rivers that are called tributaries. Now, if you put that into perspective in the UK, if you look at England there, you can see just how many rivers that we have. Now, the River Severn is the longest river that you can see pictured here, but we also have other major rivers such as the Thames, for instance. So again, Time for Geography is a really good bit of prep learning for you to introduce yourself to rivers. And again, same here, rivers start up in the mountainous regions at a source in the upper reaches of the river. They have an upper course, a middle course and a lower course as they meet the sea. So all rivers start in highland and end in the sea, known as the mouth. So they run from the source to the mouth. The videos will explain it really well, and this prep learning is entirely optional, but it will make you feel very confident, ready for our learning together in September. Good luck, guys. If you need anything, just email me. Take care. Have a lovely summer holiday.